Hey all, it's Nim or Nimicry if you're feeling professional, and welcome to the YouTube video. Now today, we're going to answer the question, why play as Venomess in Wayfinder? Now, for those who like spy novels, poison, subterfuge, well boy do I have something for you then. Venomess. Venomess is a deadly spy from the maze, and her poisons have changed the course of history, but the gloom swallowed everything. So now the secret war is over. Venomess is a survivor, and the Seekers are the only game in town. Venomess is the classic femme fatale. So let's take a look at her abilities. Here we have, of course, her active abilities. Transfusion. Shoots a volley of poison needles that lock on to nearby enemies, dealing damage. Hitting an enemy with a needle causes a healing projectile to seek a nearby Wayfinder if the enemy was affected by venom. These projectiles also heal a small amount over time. So that is damage, a healing, and a hot ability, all in one. And that's the first ability you get, Transfusion. Useful ability. One of the things I've noticed about a lot of these particular abilities is that there's not a lot of self-sustain. Now, maybe that's because of dodging and other things, but I like the fact that this is, again, very utilitarian. That's useful in any group. Then we move down to Vampiric Blast. Launch a bomb that absorbs up to 5 nearby poison clouds. After a brief delay, the bomb explodes, dealing damage to enemies and healing allies based on the number of poison clouds absorbed. Again, damage, healing, utility. These are great abilities. We have Venom Thrusters next. Venom Thrusters. Dash in a direction, leaving a trail of poison clouds behind you. Poison clouds damage and apply stacks of venom to enemies. So you can dash around, drop poison clouds, use the Vampiric Blast, then Transfusion, just keep comboing into stuff. This is excellent synergy. Finally, her ultimate ability, Deep Breath, fires a massive explosion that damages and applies 5 stacks of empowered venom to enemies. Empowered venom deals damage over time and counts as additional stacks of venom for Master of Venoms and Transfusion abilities. So that means that not only can you have poison, but empowered poison, which again, stacks the damage, stacks the healing. Synergy. I know she has the same type of synergy almost as Silo does. Silo has that thing you throw down the taunt, then you hit the oil bomb, then the fire bomb, and you can throw 3 fire bombs, just do. And while that's happening, you also get a chance to do extra damage because of the passive. So this is really good. Let's look at her weapon ability. Wyvern's Fury. Reloads the gun with an empowered clip. During this clip, the weapon is fully automatic and every bullet is infused to apply a stack of poison on hit. Poison does a small damage over time, or dot, that stacks up to 20 times and deals damage over 6 seconds. Okay, useful enough there. And then the passive ability, Master of Venoms. Weapon hits apply venom, dealing damage over time and stacking up to 5 times. Weapon hits against enemies with 5 stacks of venom create a poison cloud that deals damage and applies stacks of venom. A poison cloud can only be created by this effect once every 5 seconds. Simple enough. So we generate poison clouds, we suck up poison clouds, we use poison clouds to damage, poison clouds to heal, we envenom to do damage and to heal. Excellent. Again, very, very utilitarian, very tricky. What a spy and an assassin would want. So let's take a look at our archetypes. So, expose weakness. On a critical hit, expose the enemy for 6 seconds, marking it for teammates. While exposed, enemies take additional 10% damage from all sources, and of course, dash. Survivalist dashes have increased range and benefit from a reduced stamina cost, allowing them to dash more often. And I have an aspect perk, but that's not really important, and we have no mutators at this time. So, Venomess, right? Assassin, spy, poison expert, femme fatale. Absolutely like this. She has this very Wednesday Addams vibe about her, where I could feel that she would be like, yes, poison, of course. It's just, I really like Venomess as a character, and her abilities are my second favorite next to Wingrave's. I like Wingrave. Wingrave is my main. So what we're going to do right now is I'm actually going to cut the video. We're going to join up in a dungeon, and then we'll show off her abilities. I'll give my final closing thoughts, and we'll go from there. See you in a bit. All right, and we are in the dungeon. Now, I'm running this with Nightshade, Venom's signature weapon, but I normally prefer melee. Now, one of the cool things about guns, of course, is that you can at least snap to certain things, so that'll be something there. Let's just shoot her, take that, and we're back. Okay, now let's start off with our abilities. First, Transfusion. As you can see, there's that. And then do that, I get a little bit of extra healing, which is nice. Again, very good for support. Now, I'm not super good at firearms, in this game, and that's probably okay. But I do think they could be a little bit more responsive. Still, though, I do like the bespoke aiming. And look at that, tracks. Loves how it locks on targets. Absolutely loves that. Okay, so oh, you want to poison? You want to slow and poison me too, huh? Okay, let's start off. Let's do the poison cloud. There's that. Do a little bit extra damage. And as you can see, we're already starting to build up our ultimate. One beef I have with the skill system is that the ultimate doesn't charge over time. You actually have to damage people to do that. So I don't know. I think that's not good. Also, with guns, they're not great in tight quarters, and most of this stuff is a series of hallways. That being said, I'm sure that in a group it's fine, but the reason why I wanted to do this solo, as it were, was so that I could actually pull off all of the charging for the ultimate. And luckily, it seems like I'm almost there. Nice. Stood in Poison Cloud, gained a little health. Let's see. Let's see if we can't have some focus. Any luck? Oh, that's a shame. All right, we'll try one more time. This is the Trickster event, while I'm here, for those who don't know. It requires Trickster keys, and it is a random chance. Now, you will get Trickster keys as you complete dungeons, so don't worry about why I'm just doing this here. Eventually, I don't know if it's got bad luck protection or not, but I'm just gonna guess. As you can see, I'm not very good at this particular event. Yeah, come on, give me another. Come on. I don't know, I probably shouldn't. Okay, hey, I got a prize, cool. And I got a rare Trickster Echo. Love rare Echoes, they're great. Let's continue from here. So, just as normal. I'm gonna run the dungeon as normal. Because I want to get the reward tower, and I want to get all my stuff. And hey, look, Bloomstone shards. So, okay, so we've seen, let's continue here. Let's start off with Transfusion. Okay, looks like there we go. Latency there. It's I think that's a bug. We do Poison Cloud, and we do Venom Thrusters. And let's... Ooh, oh, okay, what do you know? Let's do our weapon ability. Reload! There it is. And now, everything's got poison. That entire magazine was poison. So I should probably, in order to min-max that, use that on a full magazine. And that yellow bar is what's building up for my locked and loaded ability. Or my, well, I guess technically it's Wyvern's Fury, but still, you know. Bash. Venomess is so far actually a very... she, again, probably my second favorite character, hands down. Throw that out. There's the powered reload. And let's start with you. Oh, okay, I gotta actually shoot that weak spot to gain that charge, to convert that charge. We do have our ultimate up, so that's useful. And the reason why I keep doing Codex Halls is it's easy to show off the gameplay in a way that's understandable for somebody who may want to be getting into the game, as opposed to not. Now, I don't have to aim down sights every time. I just like it because it snaps the target. There we go. Hey, and what do you know? Let's reload. Whoa. There we go. Now you're taking some damage. Of course, as I walk through that poison cloud, he's got heal. And he's down. Reload. The power reloads you actually get used to over time. I'm trying to save the ultimate until I get to the actual boss itself. There we go. Hey, Nightshade level. Nice. As you can see, I don't really use guns all that often. Ooh, what's that? Is that a jet? Looks like a quest of some kind. I like quests. And I can melee with this gun, but I prefer not to. Take journal. Heck yeah, let's do it. I'll take a journal. I like journals. Monastery of the Sword. Find the treasure. Head of the quest log. Well, at some point I can probably find that, but for now, we've got a Goblin Seer Echo, which is nice. And then we'll go over here. Oop. Those are cool chests. I think that's a really cool idea. I could do a whole video gushing on how much I like those, actually. Just because I think they're a really cool idea. Through here. Did I already come this way? I did not. There's the reload. There is an achievement I'm working on to get the 100k memory fragments, but, oh, I'm gonna get that. That. It's here. And as you can see, Venomess, very good self-sustain. Now, I am, in fairness, I am a lot stronger than, they had to scale me down to do this, but I'm not that much stronger. Oh, there we go. That's what happens when you mess up a power reload. Or mess up a reload, I should say. Or slowed. Not the funnest thing, but let's move through here, and hopefully I'm getting to the end. I didn't expect the codex hauls to be this long, to be honest. Alright. This one we might have some fun with. So that. Look at those, nice and easy. I still have one more. Okay, here's the power reload. Yeah, so that's the problem is that a lot of these things lurch forward, so it's hard to see what happens. My foes do grow stronger, but that's not a big deal. Gonna just pop damage up just for the extra 5 minutes of XP. There you go. Oh, missed it. I'm gonna avoid dying here. Alright, let's go. Interesting. There's the bash. I wonder if this is gonna summon anything. It may summon. If it summons something nasty, okay, it doesn't. I was gonna say, if it summons something nasty, I'd probably use my ultimate there. Data fragment. Brood spawn. Oh, here we go. Okay, final time. So we're at the end of the dungeon. As you guys know, you break the gloom trace. I've still got my ultimate up, which is nice. I've had that for a while, which sometimes it's like that, you know. All right, start with that. Poison cloud. They're all taking damage. This. Load. And you know what? Deep breath. There we go. That right there makes it all the more fun. And there we go. That, of course, was Venomess. So, final thoughts on Venomess. Very useful to have in a group. A lot of fun to play. If you like poison, boy, is this character made for you. Is it my favorite Wayfinder? You know, is she my favorite Wayfinder? No. No, she is not. My favorite Wayfinder still is, of course, Wingrave. Big sword, big shield, big armor. Lots of healing, support, and leadership. But Venomess is a close second. I really like the aesthetic, the poison, and there are even some emotes surrounded that you can get special for her, like that tank she has on her back. You can actually get that as an emote. So that's something cool. Ultimately, play as Venomess if you want to be useful in any group, and if you want to do a lot of damage while being able to heal people. She's even good for soloing if you're a good player. I personally like melee weapons more than guns, but hey, that is what it is. So here's the thing. If you enjoyed the video and you like what I do, go on and hit subscribe. Do all those things that YouTube says you should do. I'm very bad at pushing that, but it will help the channel, so something there. So subscribe, like, comment, and may the thing that you're farming drop on the first instance of the content that you're running to farm it. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video.